So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
On the ball.
Tight right.
Hey, set. 180.
Three down.
Now they try the right side here. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Do something.
Hey, we got 3 down.
8. Great. 8.
Watch that screen.
From the red zone now, Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Blitz. Oh, yeah.
Great.
56 to Mike.
20. Great.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal.
Woo! I know you feel that.
We're going to set. 20. Great.
Check 43.
He'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends
Come on now. Ready.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. It is caught at the 7-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Aaron Ripkowski, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Roberto Aguayo now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kicker, Roberto Aguayo, has it teed up and is about ready to get this one started. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Double tight. 3 down.
Come on, let's go. Red 38.
41's the mic.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Come on, let's go!
Off play action. McKee. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. And now a first down following that long gain.
Let's go!
Back to throw. McKee, he sets up the screen to Jones. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Here we go!
Alert!
What?
Alert.
90!
3 down, 3 down.
What? 90!
They go play action here on first down. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. And it's second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Tight end right, tight end right. We got 3.
Let's
3
go!
down, 3 down.
Red,
To throw again, McKee. The left side throw complete to Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go.
A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks move. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody? And then they found him for a really nice game.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Looking to throw on second down. McKee. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. And he'll bang that one through. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard at the 29. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Gun.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a handoff looking right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
And it's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams who say, well, I'm worried about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm coming back.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
We're going to set. 55. Come on now. Come on now. Wake up. Wake up.
Time running out here on the play clock. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check 13. Come on now. He's checking. Crash.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Out. We're going to set. Come on. We got it.
Third and long. It's Newton. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him and drops him.
Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Man left. 3 down.
Here we go.
Check.
What? 90.
3 down.
Ohio.
Tight dog.
Ohio.
Check. Lucky.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. Fresh set of downs here. And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Come on, let's go. Red 38.
On first down, McKee. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Let's go. What?
Off the play fake, McKee. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Trevor Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Lions now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Come on, man.
On second and 10. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Shift. You got 20. 8.
Watch 85.
Do something.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Let's go. What?
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup, now they're in 2nd and manageable.
Looking to throw. McKee. He's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Trevor Davis with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Touchdown.
And his kick is good.
Touchdown.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a handoff as they run left side. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Come on now.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Ready.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Tight end left.
Gun. Ready. 180.
3 down.
Great.
Hey, 17 George. Watch 17.
Hey,
watch it.
On first down, it's Newton.
Alert 3.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 10 more there and another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Nigga, set. Do something. Great. On the ball.
Check safety.
Hey! On the ball.
Watch twist.
To throw on second down is Newton. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Lions on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Move.
Great.
3 down.
180.
Check 4.
From the 50, Newton. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on click right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And this is going to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Off-play action. McKee. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Here they come.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Double tight.
Let's go!
Off the play fake. McKee.
Hey, watch number 5.
And that's incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And Detroit getting set to go now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. 6 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Hey, we got tight left.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Six yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down.
Single receiver.
Wake up.
Hey,
Do
you're on an
something.
island over there. Single receiver.
Do something.
Watch 84.
Wake up.
Watch 84.
Come on now. On the ball.
Nice, sweetheart.
Do something.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Here we go! Ohio! Ohio!
I'm here all day.
Flex round! Flex round!
On 1st and 10, McKee.
Shit.
And an alley to run. And he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Let's go!
Throwing on 1st down. McKee steps away to his left. And Davis with it left side. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. McKee. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Jared Davis in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Here we go!
To throw on 2nd down. McKee. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Tight ends left.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Here we go!
From the gun on 3rd down. McKee being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh will send on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. It's a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the 1st half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Single.
20. Do some.
I'm coming for you, 27.
Set.
I'm coming for you.
Gun.
I'm coming for you.
Do some. Set. 180.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Slam.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Watch out.
The final shot before the break. Newton looking deep downfield.
I know you felt that one.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time.
All day.
Picked off at the 14. And before we could even hear from Larry, we're back and ready to go in week 5.
Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
Watch tight end.
Let's go.
Off play action. McKee. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. McKee. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
You got him.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
You got him.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. McKee. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Let's go. Red 38.
Red 38. 5 down. Stand up.
Throwing again. McKee. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Partner, I know that ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Sliding out of the pocket. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 1st down, McKee. Touchdown, Packers.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving him up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
From the gun, McKee. Flush to his right. Caught here by Bell. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Man left.
Come on, let's go.
On 1st and 10, McKee into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tease Tabor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough day for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A big hit. Knocked out sideways. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And now here's the carry heading left. Finding some room at midfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Come on now. 180. 20.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got to stand up.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Ready. 180. Gun.
Oh, yeah.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Newton. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
The Lions on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. Well, correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Double tight, double tight. Double tight.
Come on, let's go! Ohio! Ohio!
Four down,
Ohio!
four down. Alert.
Hot, hot! Flex,
Hey,
Ohio!
watch number
Ohio!
five, number five, watch number five.
Ohio!
Check three.
Hot!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21
Watch
yards.
24.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Watch tight end, tight end's right. Tight
Here
end's
we
right.
go! Red 38! Red!
Looking to throw on second down. McKee eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at third and the nose of the football.
Flex round!
Hey, we are.
Come on, let's go! What? Flex round! Flex round!
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Let's go! What? Flex round! Flex round!
Wide, get wide.
Let's go!
Six guy, check six guy.
On the ground with a tight end. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's it.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
Here we go! Hey!
Here they come, here they come, here they
Back to
come.
throw. McKee. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll go down at the 28. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Run. Boom. Yeah, baby.
And some extras coming up on the line here, ready for the blitz.
Watch right.
Come on, let's go! Red 38!
Hey,
Red
defense,
38!
let's go. Pick it up, D.
Throwing on first down. McKee forced out to his left. And some room to roam now. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Watch right there. Hey,
Let's
get
go!
that ball, D.
What?
Let's get that
9!
ball
Flex
right
round! Flex round!
Shift together here from the
Ohio!
D-line.
Watch
Ohio!
the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Ohio! Ohio!
SOS.
Off the play fake. McKee. Now he's flushed out right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.